Hi guys, Luton here, back for some more Arma 3, and today we're going to be doing another class setup. Now this one is a little bit more specialist than the last. I didn't want to go ahead and just do something that was kind of bog standard like the medic or repair specialist, so this guy is actually a light paradrop support unit. And basically he is a kind of lightweight unit that can paradrop in to support players on the ground in a variety of different ways. But the kit setup is incredibly important because you're obviously carrying very little equipment, so choosing the right pieces for you is very, very critical. Now he's got the steerable parachute you can see on the back here, and that's going to enable him to actually paradrop from the helicopters into the positions. Now sometimes when you're in a heavy combat situation, the helicopter is going to be passing around that area. You're not really going to be able to have time to land, especially if you're taking fire. So being able to just bail out, paradrop in onto those units, sometimes maybe there is not a suitable landing area nearby, and that's what's really critical to this unit. You can just jump in, you can go straight to where the guys need you, bail out, and you're there on the ground. So let's go ahead and take a look at what equipment he is actually carrying. Now from the top we're carrying the Gorilla Smox 1, this is just a nice all-around camo unit. We've then got the Lbv Harness. The reason we're taking the Lbv Harness, it's one of the ones that carries the most weight, alright? And you're basically going to want to have that because you're not going to have a backpack available. So putting the most weight onto your harness for this is incredibly important. If you don't have that, it's just not going to work. You're not going to be able to carry enough stuff to make it worthwhile. And then we've got the Steerable Parachute. This enables you, it's just a one-time use as well, to paradrop in off of helicopters from varying heights and get to the guys on the ground. So then for the weapon we've got the Katiba Carbine 6.5mm. Now obviously you're probably wondering why take that over an MX rifle. I just find that the Katiba has an all-around kind of nicer feel handling for this kind of situation. It gives that kind of variability, and that's something that I really like. The MX rifles, you can take the stock one or the the more specific ones, but the Katiba, I just feel it kind of has that more specialist feel, and also we're kind of putting together a class that is a kind of more specialist unit, and therefore I just like to take this on board. It does have disadvantages by taking a kind of more specialist weapon though, which is that if you run out of ammo and you need more ammo, it's unlikely anybody's going to have any to share with you, so that's a consideration. If you don't want to be in that situation, just take the bog standard MX rifle. That's going to do you totally fine as well, and then you don't have to worry about that deal of sharing ammo. Otherwise, if you run out, you're going to either have to pick up a weapon off of someone or you're going to have to call for an ammo drop, so that's something to consider there for yourself. The attachments that we're running, I've got a suppressor on it. Again, you can take that off as you need to if you need the kind of more stabilized range, etc. The IR laser pointer, this is critical to night operations. You must take an IR laser pointer so you can designate targets, communicate with your team, so very, very critical to actually have that on there. And then basically we've got the different scopes. Now we've got the ACO for the close range, we've got the Night Stalker for night operations, really good scope on that one, and then the RCO, it's a 10 times magnification as well as the red dot sight, so that's really good for kind of your all-round variability. That's the kind of one you want to have for most operations. ACO for like in urban areas, Night Stalker for night missions obviously. Okay, other optics and headgear. So we're taking the ECH light snakeskin hat. Again, it just works very well with this camo, looks really good. Your standard tactical shades, night vision goggles, and then your laser designator. Always take the laser designator, why would you not take it? But make sure that you take those batteries, otherwise you're not going to be able to designate targets. Okay, let's go on to the backup weapon. We've got the 4.5 handgun, and I've got suppressor, MRD scope with it, and it's only got one mag. Now the reason again for this, it's a lightweight backup unit, okay? It's not designed for you to be really using in combat. It's mainly just if you run out of ammo, you've got nothing else, or you're just your back's against the wall. That's what it's for. Only one mag, because again, if we're carrying lightweight, that's the key to this unit, is carrying lightweight. We're trying to carry as little as possible, but give us as much range as possible when we're on the ground in terms of options for helping the team. So let's have a look. We've also got some smoke here, red and green, again just for being able to designate various different things. Right, let's go on to the actual kit. So the actual kit, as you can see, very, very limited. It's a very, very lightweight, just small range of stuff, but it's critical what we've chosen. So 2 first aid kits. You're obviously going to need this if you're dropping into a situation. You may be able to heal others, or if it's dangerous, you can be able to heal yourself. I wanted to carry more than that, but we just can't take the weight, so it's just 2 first aid kits. Then I'm going to go on to IR grenades. Okay, I've got 2 IR grenades. These are critical for night operations. Carrying IR grenades, you can designate targets, or you can call in for air support, for pickup, whatever. If you're not running night operations, it's the middle of the day, obviously you can drop those out there, but I just wanted to highlight it's a critical piece of kit. When you drop those out, you can either take a different style of grenade, maybe an explosive charge, or just stock up on more ammo. Then we've got 2 explosive charges. These are heavy, but I always feel it's important to carry some kind of explosive, because maybe there's an objective that maybe hasn't been quite finished off. You could be the key to being able to actually finish that off and take it out, or it just enables you to have a variety of different options for kind of destroying vehicles and so on and so on. Okay, then the ammo itself. Now obviously we've got the ammo for the Katiba, we've got 1 magazine of tracer rounds for night operation. Again, you may choose to have a couple of more, so you can balance those up, they're going to weigh the same anyway. So I'm carrying 1 tracer magazine and 8 of the 30 round caseless. And again, you can balance that up however you want to, depending on how many tracer rounds you want. So in total we've got 9 magazines, and that's, again, it's a lightweight unit, so it's not a lot. We get 30 rounds per magazine, so it's a pretty good setup. You should be able to last for quite some time with that kit. And that's basically all there is to this unit. As I say, it's a lightweight unit. It really is just designed for sort of getting in, getting the job done, helping support your guys, and that's all there is to it really. But it works very well. I've had some good success with this one. I've also got a light recon setup that I'm going to run you through as well as medic setups, repair specialists and so on. So guys, let me know how you get on with this kit. As I say, personally, I have found that I have a lot of success with this one. It helps the guys on the ground. I'll show you some operations actually with this unit pretty soon as well. A couple of guys chilling out over there. But let me know your thoughts. What do you think about this kit? Do you think it's, would you have loaded it out differently? What would you like to see next time? Put that down in the notes below. Drop a little like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more Arma 3 class setups.